We have been killing this market. Guys, if you've been following my Vechain updates, you would know that we've pretty much called the bottom exactly, simply because we were holding above the daily 200 EMA. And actually, this was one of our targets out of a fib retracement that lost this low over here. So if I'm going to lose this low, I need to prepare for the targets to the downside. And we went ahead and came into the first set of targets, the 1272, the 1414, and the 1618. This is called the first set, and the second set down here. They consist of 3 levels, and it's any of these 3 levels that could give you a bounce. Now, that's just one step. The bounce then must reclaim the 1 fib level, and then eventually the 0.5, and then we're truly breaking out. So if we know the process that the fibs need to take, if we know the process that Vechain needs to take in terms of reclaiming certain fib levels, then are there any chart patterns, candlestick patterns that are going to help us with this bias? So we got the bounce. This is a possibility that this is the end of the dip, because we know that above the 200 EMA, and this has been here for over a month, we are bullish. So we can come down to it. That is going to, of course, be the optimal entry point, because price action is in an uptrend on the daily, and this is considered only by the longer term moving average, the 200 EMA. You can lose the 20, you can lose the 55. It only suggests a dump to the 200 EMA, not necessarily beyond it. Here we have a great example in the past that we have already analyzed before, and we were essentially saying that this movement down over here is pretty much this final dump, and we're anticipating the move back up to break the high, and we can see we're onwards on that path at the moment. Guys, please make sure you support the channel. We're trying to hit 10k subscribers as quick as possible, so share the videos, turn the notification bell on, subscribe, like, and comment. This is how we bump up the algorithm, because it's absolutely garbage, the YouTube algorithm. So it's literally on you guys. I'm sorry I have to put that on you, but you guys put this on me to make daily TA, and I do it for you guys. So please comment, like, just support the channel. There are other ways in doing so, but that's the best way, of course. So now that we have broken through the moving averages and reclaimed the 0.5, we're on bullish path, and this is the current resistance that we're facing at the moment. So we really need to actually flip it into support. So at the moment it is resistant, so a rejection from this point is not out of the blue, guys. Why? Because we're meeting targets as well. If we now zoom into these targets and just go through all the patterns that I was calling for over the past few days and weeks. So if you remember over here, we're talking about that diamond pattern. However, this diamond pattern can break out bearish or bullish. It's a neutral pattern, but are there any other clues helping us out? This diamond pattern so happened to be an inverse head and shoulders pattern, and the diamond was in the right shoulder. You can also look at it like this, where we've had a double bottom, and the second bottom is the diamond pattern. So yeah, could have come down for another exact double bottom and then continuation, but it just decided with this neutral pattern to take advantage of it while we are above the 200 EMA, which tells us that we are bullish. So looking for bullish patterns, for bullish breakouts, we got them, and we're also reclaiming all the fib levels that we wanted to, invalidating further downside. This is why we were so confident in the Discord community to enter trades and take advantage of this move up. Although since the diamond pattern breakout, this is a 20% move, and since the inverse head and shoulders breakout, this is a 15% move. Our investments have taken this. Of course, we have taken this profit on our investments. I don't mean I've sold, by the way, guys. I just mean we have gained this 15 and 20% gain since those breakouts, of course, just like you. But you could also spot trade this and sell it at this target, for example, or you can leverage trade this. And this is actually what we have been doing in the community. Sorry if you can hear my pug snoring in the background. She's in the office with me on the sofa. But what we need to see, of course, break through the necklines, and we validate. Not only are we going to go ahead and finally meet this diamond pattern target, but validate this inverse head and shoulders pattern, taking us back up to this high that we were predicting the last few days and weeks. And that has now come, and we pretty much took further advantage of this opportunity, knowing that we would get a 20 and 15% gain. We actually took a leverage position in the Discord, and I've already posted it in today's Twitter updates, so follow me over there. This is an absolutely legendary trade. This is at about 8x leverage. Of course, when you go to profit, that reduces, but yeah, we entered it at an 8x leverage, and we're currently up 186% on this move with our entry down at 2.9 cents. This is absolutely phenomenal, guys. If you want to be part of this, again, I think that the main selling point of the chat is not even the trades, the investments. It's more that I'm there to support you guys on a daily basis. And also we do weekly live streams twice a week where I mentorship you guys on how to trade exactly like me. And of course, on top of that, you get your trades, you get your investments, and of course the spot positions as well. So yeah, I had a question. Can you pay with PayPal? You can if you private message me if you want to take action on the ebook, course, or mentorship plan. However, unfortunately, it is direct debit to join the chat and $25 a month. So you have to go through the website and use debit or credit card, because I've had a couple people actually message me. But yeah, we are still anticipating continuation, even though this is a resistance. Remember, we want to see 3.5 cent flipped into support. This is what we've been saying for the last few weeks. And this bottoming out process over here is calling for a break of this high. So we are anticipating a break of this high with the next set of targets. And look over here, we've now, of course, also validated the reversal wave. So we now must maintain above 3 cents essentially, which I've been saying over the past few days anyway. And then, of course, as long as we maintain above this golden pocket, we're continuing to our targets of 7 cent. But if you've been following me for long enough, for months now, we've been talking about this higher time frame, this macro analysis where we've been trapped in this range for 2-year period. And once we break through it, our next target is 9 cents. And we've got now the Fibonacci's with a max target of 7 cent, but we can see it's only 2 cent away. So we anticipate that it will eventually continue because it is our next range high once we break through 3.5 cent and actually do see it flipped into support. So that's what we're finally waiting for, and we're going to get these huge moves to the upside. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, and share so we can hit 10K as soon as possible. Please, please, please. I do this work every day for you guys. Do that for me at least. Let's get to 100 likes if possible. I'd love to see that. And make sure you're joining the community and supporting us as a channel, as a community, as a creator. Cheers, everyone.